electric cars is a bad influence for the future in the whole world and for the whole world's people. Why? What's happened to this world and why are people starting to drive more electric cars? And that's what I'm going to talk about today in this video. Hi, my name is K7 Beha. You can just call me K7, and I'm a guy that loves cars and loves engines, and I love everything about engines and cars that we have in the world, just not electric cars. That's my opinion. And why I'm going to talk about it today is because electric cars, it's not a wrong thing. It's a good thing what people and human being have come with electric cars. We have it for like 10 years now, for a big escalate, but I don't think, and I know, in my opinion, it's not good because, like in California, I heard somewhere on the news that in California, 2030, there will be no gasoline and fuel petrol cars left. It will be illegal to drive it in California, in US, and US and California is the biggest state and biggest population of US, and we have many famous people that, and like every famous people in this state is driving a luxury car or for example, Bugatti, Lambo, BMWs or Ferraris or Paganis or you name it, expensive cars for $1 million and thousands of dollars. And why do you think California, like how the hell do you think California will do it? Because we have millions of famous people in California, in Hollywood, especially Los Angeles, and Los Angeles is a big city. I don't know how they will do, but they will not make it work because no one of the men's and women's that's working and getting famous in California and driving these cars will not have a chance to. They will not accept the thing that 2030 California need to be no petrol cars, just electric cars. It will not work because we don't have any stations everywhere. Like if you go to example, from my opinion, to Bosnia, my mother's friend come to Bosnia last summer and he had a Tesla. He come from Sweden and it worked really good the whole way. But where could he charge more than at the home in the garage? He could charge like in the city. He didn't have like on the Tesla map. You can see where they have the chargers. He didn't see any chargers. He needed to find chargers because Tesla hasn't fixed the whole map with chargers because they don't know where we have electric chargers in the world. Like for Bosnia, they have chargers like in very few places, and that's a big question. Why do you think world want to have electric cars? And electric cars is not good even for the environmentally. It's not friendly for the environmentally because electric cars they need a battery to go on electric, and every car needs a battery. But in this day, they have excavating more and more materials from the caves in Africa specifically because they need the material to build a electric car engine. But why do you think we don't have a cave for that in like US or like in uh, Europe or like in Asia? I don't know if we have it in Asia though. I think we have actually. But why do you think we don't have it? It's too big question why. Because people in Europe are scared. That will be a big problem for the whole Europe, and we have many people in Europe and US too. US just digging out oil and like some places in Europe too, but not any like materials for the electric battery. And why do you think that? It's because they are scared, and because they think they will dig big holes and it'll be not good for the human being here in Europe, for example. That's why they have it in Africa, because if you think long back, this is a long back story now. When Europe founded Africa, everyone knows about it, and when they started the slave trading to the US, to America, and back to Europe with the things. It's the same fucking thing today. They are excavating things in, like, example, Congo Kinshasa. I know that because I have seen a documentary about it. They have excavating, and when like people, kids are doing it too, and people are their houses are like destroyed because it's getting explosion by dynamite. People are digging out the rests. Example for kids. That's not a good question for the whole world. When they see it, what will they do? They will do nothing, for they don't know what they're gonna do. And that's why I think electric cars is not good for the environmentally, because for example, you know, the cars we have today, they have a battery, but they have an engine too that goes on petrol. Petrol is today, I know, in Sweden and the rest of the Europe. I don't know how it's in US or Asia. I know it's very expensive to buy petrol, and that's not because we don't have many petrol, have a good that we don't have more petrol left, or oil, or what we're doing the petrol on. That we have the materials, especially like in Saudi Arabia or Dubai. There we have so much oil that we don't need to hide the prices. And you know why they're hiding the prices? They're hiding the prices because they want us to buy a fucking electric car. And why do you think that? Because they think it's an environmental car, it's good for the future. No, it's not. It's a fucking shitty car. For example, 2 years ago, when I was out on the street, I was going to my bus. What do you think I met? I have my AirPods in, and I met a fucking car. I didn't know what it was because I didn't hear the engine. What it was an electric car. I didn't hear it. He could crash into me. If I was crossing a street, he would crash into me because he maybe couldn't see me and I couldn't hear him. If it was like a diesel car, a petrol car, for the easiest example, I will hear it and he will stop because he sees me. Maybe. No, he's maybe not seeing me, but I maybe see him. You know what I think? Logic is same. But electric cars is just so bad. I don't know why people just want to buy electric car. I have driven in a Tesla. I have driven in a what's the name on that? And a Honda Enyaq. I don't know what its name. A Kia also. A Skoda Enyaq. That's Enyaq. And I know the Honda name. But I've driven in many cars. My dad have driven into Tesla. I have driven in a US electric car, the Ford Mustang GT. No, it's not good. For example, 2 brands have come out with, they will not stop doing petrol cars. For example, Ford, they started in 2022 to build their first, or 2021, build the first electric car, the Ford Mustang GT. No, Ford Mustang, you know the name, the electric one, the SUV. Yeah. Today, like half year ago, they come out with, we will stop doing electric cars. We don't see a future in electric cars. And that's true. Support here. Actually, I appreciate what they said, because they don't see a future in an electric car. We cannot see a future in it because we cannot get long distance on a car. You need to charge everywhere. For example, if you come to Stockholm in Sweden, because I live in Sweden, I have parents from Bosnia. When I live in Sweden and I go to Stockholm, it's many people, it's big traffic, it's happening something every time when you're on the road. What do you think they need to do if an electric car need to stop and charge? What do you think? What I think, it will be overflowed on every station because they cannot build so much stations. They cannot build stations everywhere because the big cities is the biggest problem. We cannot have electric cars in the whole city. Especially for California and Los Angeles, it will not work. Or San Francisco, it will not work. Maybe in North Dakota or in South Dakota or West Virginia, there is a little bit. And you will ask yourself, K7, battery you have in a basic engine car. Yeah, you have, but the excavation is not that big and that much for that car, because we have so much battery that you can charge and you can fix again, and then you can just move over to a new car. And That's why I'm going to talk about it. That's why I've talked about today, and I hope this video helped you to like get a more knowledge about electric cars, and I hope you want to hope to see more stuff like this and see more car content and car explanation. I will talk more about it in the next video or the next video after that. I hope you make sure to subscribe, like, and turn the notification on so you not miss the next video. And follow my social media. It's the same. I will link it in the descriptions. I have Instagram and I have TikTok. I will link it in descriptions. And that's why I'm going to talk about today. But I have one thing more to say. Electric cars, they are bad. You know why. You have heard it today. Maybe not the best argument. It's my first video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that real much. But in the future, I hope we don't drive electric cars, because today it's not a good thing. It's not good. It's not good because I have told it in the video. I hope so much it did help. I hope that. And if you like the video, yeah, subscribe and like and turn off the notifications to not miss the next video. And if you want to see more, just do that I just said. And yeah, follow my Instagram and my TikTok. I will link it in the descriptions. Yes, okay, thank you guys. Thank you for coming for the video. Thank you for see the video. Peace, and see you the next time. Peace.